in this ever-growing empire of Assyria, which we recently took the satrapy of Makran, in which now we're bordering the Indus Valley region, in which the future plan is to, that's only if the threat level goes down much further, where I would be gaining this territory, I'll leave this south, and then try to go up there, then follow down the Ganges all the way to the Bengal at the end. That's the new long-term goal for this series. And since we're in the 1100s, I think we got plenty of time to do that. But let's not worry about the Indians right now, which is predominantly Jain, which means declaring holy war against them, meaning that almost everybody will band up together and fight against this growing empire that stretches from a part of today's Pakistan all the way to Tunisia. But as of now, we are going to a completely different front, in which we will support our Nestorian brethren in other places. We supported the Anatolians in southern Italy, and we supported the HRE in taking Barcelona. And now, far up to the north, we're going to Nenetsia, the kingdom of Nenetsia, which had been created long ago, by Smatu first. Give me a second. But it wasn't until the Slavic Turkish Khaganate that conquered this region and held it for quite some time, until Bodo the Monster just, he decided to destroy that title. And so, for more than a century, it lost its relevance. Until in 1082, Osmeg the Great, although he's from quite a bit of different dynasty, but he lived up to 97. Quite possibly the oldest character in this playthrough. That didn't involve me or his World's Affair. Yeah, he lived so long that his youngest daughter and sons are still alive. So even at his old age, ridden with syphilis, he could still, he was married 3 times. And where did this dynasty come from? Have they existed since the very beginning? That's what makes me wonder. Yes, they've existed from the very beginning. They were originally Komi, which is another dynasty. So they originally came from there. Matter of fact, his original homeland, the ones that ruled Nenetsia, originated from Vodyaki, which Slavic pagans now rule that region, although there's still some minuscule people there. But yeah, there was them, and then they moved up there, became Nestorian at some point because, previous ruler, I like how they call him the Mead Master. I don't know why, I just noticed that, but they were previously Suminoscope shamanistic part of people. But I don't know how they became Nestorian. And apparently Osmeg was the first, and he was the child of destiny. So people who are not descended in his bloodline, which there are plenty, all Nestorian, can now have better damage and combat skill, and tend to be more ambitious. In which now, Nenetsia the monster is ambitious, and we will support him on this holy war for Karalea, or at least a part of Karalea, against the Sinal Khaganate, and the other Khaganates and clans will be there. And guess what? We will be there too. Our ships have already sailed a long way there. We originally was going to go around the Arctic Sea and land there in the North Atlantic region, but we decided no. Land by the Gulf of Finland and start working up towards Karalea is a complicated place. You got Danish Catholics, there's a Norse African, a Russian Slavic pagan, which the liege, yes, he owns this land too, but it's ran by Cognate, so very mixed place. Yeah, totally mixed. So we better be careful when trading this area. But it's too bad we can't, go through the River Neva into the Ladoga, the Sphere, the Noa Neva. Can't do that. Even if we go the long way around, and well, can't land there. It's been looted by raiders, and they had an incompetent ruler. So we're entering a totally foreign land, but it's in the middle of summer, so I think what we should do is... Okay, when we land in Karalea, get the troops moving to the Onega Peninsula as fast as you can, while the retinue will do the work, for now. And when we do such a work, build a fort. That's the plan for this intervention to Nenetsia, a place we never had gone before. Yes, article. So we'll know more what the situation looks like. Matter of fact, send a spy master. I want to know what it looks like. Is there anybody in our way? One. Okay. It's just had to send a... So we'll know what the landing will look like. Like, will it be unopposed? Will it be hostile weather-wise? I mean, this is a mainly forested region, along with a bit of an Arctic. Matter of fact, the entire terrain is Arctic. It may not look like it right now, but once it's winter, winter's going to be so bad it's going to look like that, as I'm pointing at the mouse here. God, what I would do if I was still a member of the Great Trade League and send a shipment of hides and wools or something for better global winter supply. Merrick, we could be a bit better supplied now. Good timing. Up on the military organization, not only will fight better, iron organization, and supply limit-wise, there's going to be some room. Perhaps some room for almost all of us. Although I did not see the others. Yeah, we should be fine. So again, we're sending our heavy infantry retinue and the liege levy of King... What's his name? Because I forgot what country was it from. I think it was Cyril Jerusalemite army. And we've also sent them on the intervention. Right, land here in Kakisami. Ooh. What's going on? Forest base attrition. It's not a deserted region, it's just, this is a bad place to be, especially going this far. So, here we go through here. Divna. Not Divna, Divina. And then settle here. Settle in for the winter, while the other army tries to land. And Majid, the guy who can move things, well, he's an infirm, and I think this will be his last war now that he's at an old age. Well, you need to race to the Omega Peninsula, while our heavy infantry will get ahead. And if you're badly supplied, well, then you're going to have to get back in those ships, so the winter will kill you. Again, I'm still on the defensive pack, that's why these notifications keep popping up. Oh, gee, snow is already falling in September in this county. So let's just kill this retinue so the map can be clear for our army there. remember, Pomoria will be the main target, because that's the area that the Nenets want to control. Let's say it's a holy war for Carlea, they're referring to this area. We ain't gonna settle here. Honestly, I think of all the wars that I've taken part of in Crusader Kings. No. I was at Carlea for a short time when I was Zoroastrian Croatia, when the Mongols were invading. I remember being there. But those are the real enemies we're after. Again, who are you attacking? I mean, besides there's this ongoing conquest for this county that it may most definitely fall. At least he has a church. Sentinel. What does their coat of arms look like? Okay, remember those guys with that insignia? That's them. Empire of Borus. So, they're not out there yet. Oh, these are just raiders. So you... Oh man, supply limit's terrible. Okay, where can we stay for the winter? I mean, it's not enough for our army. This army in particular. Especially that place has been looted. And has our ships arrived? No. Because remember, if they're out of supply and if they can't find a place to stay, they have to return to the ship. So supply limits won't be affected when they're on boats again. As for us, well, I guess we'll support them by driving out who's ever there. Yeah, that is the problem with expeditionary warfare. And our very good commanders are getting old. And I just want to send the best ones out there because it's the only relevant ongoing conflict as of this time. The local Saint Ezekiel was an inspiration in many ways, and I wish I could live up to him. Late I visited his tomb a lot and listened to tales of his miracles throughout his life. I will live up to his ideals. I've become just. And of course, as a member of the Order of Saint Ade, they like it when someone is just. And since I took the vow of celibacy, that's even better. But remember, I'm not fully recovered from the wounds, which I forgot to tell you for those who missed out on the last episode. At the very end of the last episode, they made me do a mission to hunt down a dangerous cult member who was a very experienced duelist, and yet I still managed to beat her. I'm still recovering from, from these injuries, which I will soon get over the bruised head and dominant hand, but not the cracked ribs yet, neither is my wound, but I'll live. I think we kind of underestimated what we would call the Russian winter, or the Nenetsia winter. Nenetsia. By the way, Nenetsia. What is the plural? Nenets, okay. I thought it was Nenetsia, and no, it's Nenets. If you look at actual photographs of what those people look like, they may remind you of other Siberian peoples. Like the Komi, Kantis. Yeah, those that come to mind. Well, severe winter is here. Matter of fact, settle down. Even though this place has been plundered by savages, but don't worry, there's room. There's room for all of us. It's too bad we can't build a fort there, because when it's spring, this army will march to Karalea and build a fort there, so no one can take it back. About to say, there isn't room for all of us, is there? I mean, we could move down the front a little if we have to. I mean, they can't deal with those guys, but we sure can to deal with the other ones, wherever they may be. Busy with the conquest war, and they're about to win it, so they're going to be coming soon. So get ready, folks. Just in case, move down a bit. Yeah, it's just one of those foreign commanders. Almost there. Once you're at the White Sea, jeez, you're gonna have to move in. You gotta get to those ships before you'll die of the cold. Okay, you took that part. Because you just keep making those gains for yourself. But we still have our alliance. Wait a minute, what are you... Oh, you're still with that war, and what you're about to win it. Oh yeah, definitely cut off from the rest. Kind of makes me think, I doubt the Babylonians are strong enough to, you know, to try to take on the Indians. But if our alliance, should our alliance ever end with the Sogdians, I would try to make them a tributary state. Now, I don't want my vassals to declare a holy war on them and destroy the friendship that we had long established. What kingdom is it? Oh, down. Okay, heal for the one. Now get to the ships quick. You'll be there, within a week or so. Oh, that hurts a bit. Now stay there until further notice. Okay, see, there is no such thing as naval attrition. Is there? I don't know, but we took a big loss due to that winter because we just passed through an area that is, oh my goodness, no wonder why. We should have never moved. Don't worry, we'll recover in a few months. Fully. And there is no only good supply limit places because some of that's being occupied. Snopa. That is the best place for supply limit if one were to stay home and, stay in the shelters. Because that place is sophisticated compared to the other province. No, that's not it. So it's those two that's the best place. And that. Oh man. That was a mistake going through this region. I don't know what happened. Guess it was really bad winter and it's not a very developed nor prosperous place. So prosperity does not prevail in that region. Make the landings in April. Oh, what the heck is... Oh, not again. That real bad winter caught up us. This is like, you know what, move, go find shelter. Someplace warm, even if we have to fight for it. God dang it. And some would think it's a mistake coming up here. Quick, build a fort. We need warmth. Winter is still severe. Both can. Okay. Bulgarian business. Or alternatively, what we should have done, even though we do have the economy for that, why don't you just hire some mercenaries and ship them up there? Hell, you might do just as that. If the numbers get real bad, because I am not fully committing all of my troops to this very hostile region. That would be a job for mercenaries, which, yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Of course, it would spawn in my capital. Just wondering. As I said, I do have the money for that. Hold on. Got it. Text. Don't worry about it. I'm in no rush. Okay. For this mercenaries, we need something small, right? Small and it don't cost much. Oh, hey, I remember those guys. And I guess they're still recovering, so... You know what? Give it them. Really, that's the best you could ill afford. Oh, right. Persian fleet. Okay, look, we can hire those mercenaries, but I think we need a little more than that. Okay, I got it. I got it. Remember, it's like, yeah, you got this many. How about hire another song? Paphlagonian band. So you can say, yeah, these are some low quality. I wouldn't say quality. I mean, they'll eventually prove themselves. We do have the money and the funds. Winter is still severe. It's almost like in Finland and Russia, winter doesn't end until May. Winter is mild right now. Kill all these guys and there'll be room for all of us. Just wait till May, actually. Like on the 1st. Winter's mild. Make the landings now. While we, retinue, will fight off anybody that's belonging to that cognate. Just take the territory, occupy it, build a fort. Which we may send our retinue to protect such an area. While they may have to stay somewhere else. All the snow is gone except for this county. Figures. Well, mind you, it's tribal land. They aren't there yet. Well, you can occupy that area. Alright, fort is built in Pomoria. Which I don't think that's the capital county for, you know, Duchy of Karelia. Is it? You're just wondering. No, Kim, that is the you know, duchy capital of Karlea. What's going on? Out of supplies. Mild winter. It's June! It's June and it's still snowing in that county. Now it's gone. It's almost like, man, blizzards are prevalent in Karlea. If any Finnish viewers were watching this, I'm sure they could possibly relate of how brutal winters can be. But then again, those kind of people are used to it. And culture-wise, there's still Finnish people there. Amazingly enough. I thought they've gone extinct in this place. No, they're not. There's still Finnish characters out somewhere. So this place is fully occupied. Wait to occupy one part, then we'll transfer. Retinue stays there. The other forces may return to their boats. Almost there. And we'll send a fresh, I guess you could say it's relief. But they're a mercenary kind of relief. We still make good money. It's too bad we can't send stewards up there to, you know, build stuff. Oh, what the heck? They joined, didn't they? Who's there? Yes, they joined. So basically, those people from the other parts of Karlea have joined up. Yes, that's Kingdom of Novgorod, Finland, and Estonia. Slavic pagans. Oh, these are Cognate guys. Yeah, we may just move the army up. There's room. Well, you're gonna have to take the long way around. Just finish your siege, and then take the long way round. Go through there. There's Svea. And we would be on guard duty for Pomoria and make sure no one else takes it back. We're gonna be fully committed to defending this region until relief comes, when we send mercenaries abroad. Oh. Yeah, the two mercenary bands. Greek mercenaries. Yeah, go in the same way as they came where you came the first time. Now all we have to do is just take out their allies. Beat any retinues in the way while we try to settle in for a very brutal winter. These guys are used to the cold, we're not. But don't refuse help of the mercenaries. Every one of these creatures is worth 2 soldiers. That's the real Cognate. Seno. I'm sure they're coming to take back some of those areas. As if these ships can't sail faster enough, can't row faster enough. Mind you, it's on galleys. Get these guys out. And then try to head back in case if they're indeed coming to Pomoria. Which would be very, very hard because winter will be there by then. Matter of fact, it's here now, it's October. See? Cassius Belli, no longer valid. Someone else occupied that territory? Or liege changes? But for some reason there's a place called Lowborn. This guy was formerly that, and he's Finnish, Menisco. I was about to say, did he lose a piece of that land? Well, for once, I'm not saying I should be, angry that we didn't win this war. No, we should be relieved. We saved ourselves from the next winter, as if the first winter was already brutal enough. Return home. Heaven forbid we should come back to this place. And better come prepared next time. Smaller forces next time, alright? An army size like that, we need to, if we are expected to go to a place like that, be sure to split them into smaller groups, into smaller armies, if we're going to be fighting that kind of war. And when the critical battle comes, then there's everybody. I like how they call you the young, even though you're 68. Oh, and also, get me away from this position. I don't want to catch scurvy. Scurvy's worse than a cold. But, at least I'm gonna be ranking up to prioress. They've yet to... Matter of fact, I think there is another way to pass that time. One, hold a grand tournament. And since I'm fully recovered from my injury, and I got this big old scar through the face there, that I thought it would be high time, and I think I have the skill for it, to go on a warrior pilgrimage. Yeah. I leave my realm in the hand of a capable regent left on a grand warrior pilgrimage in order to refine my skills as a warrior and learn more about the faith and Nestorianism. It will be a dangerous journey, and I may not finish it unscathed. I will return a woman changed, stronger, or maimed. Yeah, that's what we'll do to pass the time as the ships and troops return home. I wouldn't say that expedition was a total waste. I think we've learned some lessons. And everybody's still there. But yet, what bothers me is, why did it end? Why did they say that it's no longer valid? Is it because somebody's land is under different control now? And it doesn't look like it. Sweden is back to being African, unfortunately. Say. Supposed to anybody want to get a room so the Norwegian can run it? There's that same dynasty. Heir to the King of the North. He can unite the country. Aye. Do him a favor. I'll send my spy master over there right now. If anybody wants gold, I'm willing to pay. What else? Is there anybody else of the Nestorian faithful that are having trouble? Holy wars and such? Unless it's Bulgaria, which typically means, yeah, you can handle it yourself. Bulgaria can handle their own. How about you? Oh, they can't do anything right now. Alright, when is their next Great Holy War that they may declare? Okay, next decade. Oh man, I guess you must have got that while you were, what member are you? Oh, he's not a member of any society. It's just, I guess that expedition was costly, not only the troops' lives, but also one of the best commanders I've ever had. In this lifetime, anyhow. What is the matter with you? It will never happen. I've taken the vow of celibacy. I am not going to break that vow anytime soon. But of course, you could only do that if you're a member of the monastic order. This is what I get for being single, I guess. As I'm going to go out on a personal adventure. And of course, everyone's getting hurt or killed. Sometimes it could be 5 on the same day. What's Arabia up to? De jure. Ramadan, 3rd place. Khalid, 2nd place. The winner is Baron Abdul Qadir of Helwan. Hey, you a member of the order? No, he's a member of the Sandpit. It's getting close to the middle of night, and I would prepare to sleep under the stars if it wasn't for this old half-rotten shack I just found. Yet somehow it feels strange. I'm no longer hearing any nocturnal racket of the wildlife, and the moon is hidden behind a heavy veil of clouds. What is this place? Burn it down to the ground. I got money. No need to get killed this early. Which, of course, that would mean you don't think of that. They call her the liar because of her deceitfulness, I assume. I'm sure they're a happy couple together. There, now you can finally reinforce. Which can mean that, again, just a theoretical. Like, what happens if I were to declare a tributary state war against just about anybody? Yeah, they would be up and at it. I guess that means, yeah, I can't make Sogdiana a tributary state if he was a member of Defense Pact, which, you know, threat level is so high that, regardless, even people of my own religious group will band together for attack for one of them. But he's not a member of any pact because he's in an alliance with me. So we gotta maintain that alliance. Somehow. And if people like Babylonia, which is most likely to declare war against Sogdiana, I will do whatever it takes to put a stop to that. Oh yeah. We gotta get rid of them. Holy War for block. right, King. Told her it fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit when a balcony railing gave way. A tragic accident as far as anyone's concerned. Gravity can be a cruel mistress. Oh, son of a beeswax. You know, they still do elect a Galakine, so they voted for somebody else. Well, he's gonna be an heir to Norway regardless, but guess Sweden won't be an historian for a while now. What you doing? Oh, vassalization. Like how he owns that part up there. While roaming the lone road, I suddenly come face to face with a fairly old man, and nods himself as Andaranus, Georgian. Swordmaster. He claims he's heard of my quest and offers to train my body and mind to the art of war. I'm ready for anything. On a path to improve the combat skills, so didn't get hurt. Sergeant and Count Mazud the Just. Let's be friends. I've always wanted to have a friend. Well, Kim. Yeah, I will train you. I was about to say, how pious are you? Let me teach you of being virtuous, alright? Let us meditate. What you want to say, I think we should start off with a prayer rather than meditation. It's highly doubtful. And yet they called him the Purifier. How do you know? There is not a trait that makes him look bad. You're misthinking. Makes me wonder. Manuel's host. He's an African. Going after that. I was about to say, how long have you lived here? Oh, wait. One-eyed guy. While walking the road, I see a group of people who stopped walking a distance. Upon getting closer, I see that there's two groups, in fact. Some wandering merchants being attacked by infidels. So I went on this journey to gain field experience. This is a good opportunity. However, it can be dangerous. I will lead the travelers to battle, get them encouraged. Egads! I lost a hand. Let's see, yeah, that's the thing. Once I get better from severely injured, I mean, one hand isn't too bad if I continue to improve my, you know, to improve my military training. Sure thing. I'm prioress now, which means I could take a vote to sometimes organize a vote. You haven't had a child yet? Oh, okay, good. It's beginning to wonder. Yep. Same here. My journey has come to an end. It was not easy, and I have faced several challenges that gave me experience, scars, and skills. Such pilgrimages do not come often, but perhaps you'll find an opportunity to go forth again. But it is now time to rest. I am home. I am a fervent leader. This company is just the company soldiers to front. So better damage against religious enemies. As long as I'm in a flank. As soon as I get better from this really nasty injury that I just got as I was leading the merchants to battle. At least I didn't charge all by myself, otherwise I would have been maimed. Yeah, you got this in the bag. Yeah, Babylonia is expanding again. Oh, drinks found a view, it's time. Yep, there goes those 2 years. And now I'm 24 again. Carinthian vassalization war. Well, I guess we can build that. Just ups the sex appeal regardless of gender. That was fast. Hey, Nenetsia, are you in trouble still? Just conquests. Can't help you with that if it's conquest. This is fine. Hey, where's your capital? Huh? I wish to forsake my own religion and lead Nenetsia to its rightful place amongst the civilized realms. I humbly request Assyria's assistance to ensure a peaceful transition to historian faith. Where are you from? Sure. Allow women to the faction? Sure, we'll definitely help you, but of course, it would be risky to march through the steps to help you up there. At least it makes the world a slightly better place. If only those guys, asked me to convert, then I would be more willing to, accept them on their way. Still have pretty good combat skill, even if I'm one-handed. I can go on another warrior pilgrimage, which I think I will do that. That's just to further improve not only just the combat skill, but also get this improved. The leadership trait. If I survive. He's 70 years old. Oh, I just noticed. Apparently he introduced the caste system in his realm. He's a Brahmin instead of the what's the other one that most Indians have? Just looking at this. Caste tree. That's the caste of warriors and kings. And whereas he's not of that. Does that make all of his future heirs? Yep, they're all Brahmins. Which is the priestly class. Or caste. Yeah, you've really outgrown yourself. That story only one. Well, I'm ready. Teach me anything. Now I'm a skilled fighter. Now I'm back up in 92. That was the combat skill I currently had. Didn't improve. That's a combat skill I had before I lost my hand. So I'm not terribly worried. Yeah. Just want to take the rest of parts of Afghanistan. You want to forbid women? Even though I refuse that. It's because I'm a woman too, as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna have another baby. Oh, they approved it. Oh well. Just burn it down and I'll become paranoid. A fellow member of the Nestorian faith is under attack by infidels. You became Nestorian. Oh, that's what I failed to notice. Why did they end that war over in Karelia? He's Nestorian now. He's converted. The Nenets have performed another miracle. Scared him into converting. Now, what's your problem? Independence, liberation, liberation. Oh man, that is a horribly complex war. And knowing that it's the Caspian Sea, we can't send ships through there because it doesn't work like that. But I'll tell you what. Look, I'll send you some, let me see. Oh, send them money. I mean, wish I could go up there and help them, but I do not want to risk these rough winters in the steppes. I just don't see it. Just remembered something. You got any lookers? Or... Uh-huh. Suspicious. "71, young man." Called him young. Some more money. At speed of sending money. It's like, yeah, we know you're at war, and I don't know why you're still in hiding. No one's out to get you. But, another thing I would like to, for you, is build some features for your Buddhist temple. And maybe I'll send them money as well. For not only hire mercenaries. Well, I can't give them that much money, it would take a long time. But for God's sakes, improve your infrastructure. Especially when we're over there when it's winter time. Yes, you are the grandsons of the Chosen One, but, man, you need to improve your infrastructure. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. I'm willing to risk my life for this. The day is coming to an end, and I see that there is an inn not far. Upon entering, that is not frequented by the most civilized peasants and ruffians. While freeing myself away to the owner, a loudmouth fellow starts making fun of my noble and colored outfit. Start a bar fight. I did some. Aha! Became brawny. I became brawny, thus furthering improved that combat skill. Even with my one hand, it ain't gonna stop me. That's why she is called the Bold. I'm a cartographer. This character is a master at leading troops on the flat terrain and has memorized the location of all the roads, so we can move faster. Just a bit. Yeah, I need to start using minor titles again. We'll build up another stage for that lighthouse as this building gets taller and taller. Mali, Constantine's still expanding, even reaching into Lombardy area. What's going on? You got an African vassal? Gee, no wonder. I'm surprised those two empires have not reunited. Oh, a Buddhist? He has a claim to... Do we own that part? No. He hails from there. And he's going to be invading me. I don't know what the heck for. We don't have any relations with them. Just to spite them. All yours. Holy War for Zabulistan. Yep, continue to expect. Matter of fact, are you winning? Yes, yes, you are. Yep, expanding into other parts of Afghanistan. Still knocking on the doors to the Indus. And the threat level just won't go down any faster because of my vessels that keep on expanding. And I'm really contemplating on changing that law to put the kibosh on fighting any wars in this realm, and subsequently stop fighting wars that is, not without my permission. But I'll still take part in interventions in foreign conflicts whenever it's needed. Oh, watch out, Persia. Cindy's finally joined. Where'd you get all that money? Black of Kiev. Just part of Germany. Ah, too late. But I still have to, do something. It's like, here, have some money. Still have to complete a mission. Do what you gotta do. I was really concentrating on going over there and help, but nope, too late. They already won. You should have called sooner. I'm stubborn now. Just ended. About to say, hey, I recognize that dynasty. Oh, no. Different dynasty. I was thinking, wasn't it the same name of a dynasty? No, it had a different coat of arms, I recall. That was from way back three centuries ago. About one of these Syrian rulers who married this very beautiful Zoroastrian Kurdish woman and remarked that Ahura Mazda's greatest creation. That's what we remarked, just based on her, attractiveness. Did you're holding more? That part. Is there anything else I could do? Oh yeah. And I like how I'm its society heir to become Mother Superior, even though they don't allow that because it says AI only. Cause bugs and awkward situations. Except the Grandmaster's title at your own peril. But the real heir is he. It's the only thing I could do for you. Just money. At least you got yourself a church in the city. Oh, he's passed on. Natural death. Thought about visiting you pretty soon. My masters just keep on dying for some reason. What do you mean for some reason? There is explanations for it. It could be diseased, or someone assassinated him, or did a silly thing and got himself killed for that. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, oh boy. I think we found our next conflict to intervene. I guess Arabia's going after them, but all the Kanabuna will be there too, and the Anatolians are busy with their revolt, which they're winning so far, but they want those lands back. So, well then, we found our war to intervene, but remember, guy's coming to invade. Some Buddhist guy who's coming here for whatever reason. We'll be there. Oh, who we're gonna send out? Okay, you know what? Take out that fleet, rally point, Navy. Get this many ships. Get this one from Persia. And then the ships from Egypt. Hold it there, partner. You know how many are there. Still Jerusalemite army. And there's the army of the Persians. And finally the Egyptian Coptic army. Not referring to Coptic as in those people. Don't want to confuse them with Egyptian Arabic. So that's who we're sending out. Anything I may be missing? Unless you want to add Arabia to the mix? Okay, how much can Arabia provide? This many. Again, the Anatolians are got their hands tied up, so I think you may want to bring them as well. Bring out the Arabs as well. We're just gonna gather up in this area. Well, we don't want to send them all in that same county to get them to get up. You know what you mean. Don't send them all in that same county to try to organize into a bloody rabble. Let us have a meet here, and then we'll figure out where to land. They're already over there. And more yet to come. Unless some of them are already on ships. Yep, they're sending all of them over there. I was about to say, I don't know why I had a retinue mixed in with me. No. Retinue's over here. It's just I happen to be in this army. About to say, should we do that amphibious assault just like we did in Sicily? It's only hills. It's a Merchant Republic army, so they haven't sent all of them there yet. Again, that's That's the Grand Mayor's war. It's not Mali's war. It's not Constantine's war. So if we're going to be facing and to go on amphibious landing, then you're going to need... Here's what we're going to spend. Majid, you're still with us, surprisingly. We're not there yet at the coast. Okay. Oh, cancel that border. They're about to move in, so maybe we'll put some of them there because of the supply limit door. Or go straight to the back door. No, the supply limit isn't enough either, so. All the supply limits are the same. So, Captain Nazaro will be most likely landing. Play it safe. 15,000 of them there. Trying to do the math here. Put 5,000 of them. The other armies will have to land in Sicily, just right behind them. And maybe the other one for backup. Okay, I figured it out now. Can do that. Who else has it been, you know? Yeah, you'll be back up for Gadnazar. Well, you just hold on. Wait for them to enter that region. Okay, now you can go in. Oh, shoot! Move in. I just wanted to guarantee a safe landing for them. There we go. Give it a moment for them to... I was about to say, I thought about sending all the armies there to crush them, but... supply limitations. Hey, switch places. I don't know, it snows up there. And that place is temperate. I don't know, there could be winter, I mean, it's strange. Oh, then we're gonna have to move on down then. Come with us, you'll be back up. Because we'll try to kill all these guys. Oh dear, they're at it again. It's the other Sogdian dynasty. Okay, we'll intervene, and the Babylonians will back you up. How many are there to be exact again? Yeah, should be enough. Send the cavalry retinue up first. I don't know why you go the long way around. Babylonians can wait because... Okay, it's at Samarkand. And those other places, that's where winter occurs. The steppes are fine. The desert and the steppe are fine. We already committed the Persian army to the Sicilian front, so we can't send them. Now there's the Arabians and Yemenis are too far. And I am not about to send my domain troops over to that front. But anyways, focus here first. Now scram! Get back over there. Sogdian Wars ended. Oh, don't tell me he's dead. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Turn around. At least we could focus on that front now. Oh, really? They're coming over here? That's gonna be a mistake on their part. Send the best. Will be. That's the Lord Mayor, not the Grand Mayor. Just remember, when your Chancellor dies, find the best Chancellor the world has to offer. Well, slightly younger. You know, longer lasting. Oh yeah, he's coming this year. No, they still haven't sorted out their problems. What gives? Phase 2. Gain the virtue. Charitable. That was quick. Looking for a teacher and already found one. Oh. I think he's giving me one of those religious educations again. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. What does he want? Herat. All he wanted is that pot? Well then, get the Babylonians, who are going to be stationed over there. And I guess I have to bring my domain troops to this extraordinary situation. We're sending our very best. But the problem is, there's too much, you know, there's too much manpower for supply with the handle, so you're gonna have to go to there and we'll distribute. After helping them see the light in the story and faith, the people of Termissa and their Duke has been often have, have often been in my thoughts. Perhaps visiting Duke Nishkapaz could help improve the relations between our realms. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a journey over there. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Gee, that just gave me an idea. You know, trying to transfer this body of troops from this one front to the other. But again, we're only sending Assyria's best, which is the troops from my domain, especially from the county of Nineveh. He's in Kashgar now, so don't worry, we'll get there. We'll beat him to it. His 30,000 strong isn't going to deter me one bit. Traveling to the tribal realm of Terminus has been a reinvigorating experience for me. With only a small escort, I have left the familiar sights of my homeland to visit a more savage region of the known world, only to help to spread the word of God. I cannot witness the effects of the mass conversion on Duke Nishkapaz and his subjects. Yeah. Nishkapaz, the pup's gut? What on earth? What's up with the nicknames? Okay, everybody again. I was surprised to see Tedai, the Assyrian priest I had sent to help Duke Nishkapaz some time ago, arrived to officially welcome me with his new liege. Head to here. His new liege's realm. Although seeing a familiar face is a nice surprise, but I cannot deny a tinge of annoyance learning that my host has not come to welcome me in person. Look, I'll just inform him that I'm happy with his welcome, because you know I'm not a mean person. But however, I was not happy to discover that my host had not prepared anything for my arrival at Chuvash, especially after the long travel. I was hoping to at least some decent food rather than to be shown immediately to my chambers. Look, you live in a totally isolated country, so look, a warm bed is all I need now. So I have to inform him that I'm satisfied with the accommodation he prepared for me. I just received news that Duke Nishkavaz, the wise pagan ruler, petitioned me to help convert his realm, has died. Oh, really? He just died just now. It's very unfortunate that his passing would happen just when I decided to visit him. Killed a wild beast? What the heck? I guess he was out hunting one day, and then I assume bears live in that region, so some bear probably killed him. But he walks with God now. Oh, that's worse. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to do the idea with, it's like, tell you what, how about we're going to, you know, move all this body of troops to here, and race ships here, though limited. Matter of fact, we do have to limit ourselves. I mean, don't disband all of them. Just only get rid of the, what I would say, the bare essentials. So I'm just going to go to here, get on these ships and sail through all the way there. Make it look like this is a early idea of, well, long before the Suez Canal was even a thing. Just put up. In anticipation. You take the long way round because I don't want you to get in their way. For God's sakes, don't put me in that. But then there is disease. And the rest will come for you. Alright, where is he now? He's in Pamir. He's in Kutao. He's not going to come all at once, is he? Janganyan? We'll see him very soon. So we'll know his true numbers. There he is. And man, he's got a lot. Although, to be fair, that supply limit's been unkind to him. Oh yeah, I better get her before she passes. But right now there's a bit of a situation going on. Let's just win this one battle and then I'll go after her. Move in. Put me up there. Put me in this front, even if it's cavalry. That's his entire army moving this way. God dang it, boys. You just barely arrived by ship. Come on, to the front. This is going to be brutal. And you can get there the fastest, so... Actually, I will put this person here on my flank. We need an inspiring leader. And a duelist if he gets to kill any of those commanders. We just need them to get them horses moving. Fortunately, this is the best that the Empire's got to offer. So, Badges. Badges is the name. Yep, this is going to be a pretty horrifying experience for us, where heavy casualties are guaranteed. I cannot believe I'm doing this to myself. So, for some reason keep giving me bravery, and clearly you don't have that. Yeah, 5,000 of the cavalry. 9,000 of the Babylonians, which they're trying to move as fast as they can. And still got many more behind, even though supply limit's gonna bite them in the keister at the end. So all you gotta do is hold the line, please. Is there any able-bodied person with the organizer trait? Aha! This one marshal. He's of the followers of Utso, a Suminisco warrior lodge, but he's an historian. Yes, we're bringing the man from the Arctic to come on down here and help us. There's so many options out there, but all I need is one. Two. Because that's for those guys down there. It's gonna start in 4 days. Huh. How to hold a sword. I just composed a book called How to Hold a Sword. Where is it? Well, dang, why didn't I equip this book? Put that on right now. How to hold a sword. An extensive instruction manual for aspiring swordsmen, written by Empress Katina of Assyria. Well, she's not shrewd-minded, but she's erudite. What other books do I have equipped? Also, honestly, for such a hectic battle like that, yeah, we can hold a mass for my fallen soldiers, just to up the morale of armies a bit, so we can fight better. But remember, I have damage against religious enemies, so we're going to be facing impossible odds. But it's too bad we're doing it in the desert and not in the steppes, because we had to be defensive somewhere. Reinforcements will arrive in a couple of weeks, so we're going to get mauled, but try to do what we can as they try to come over here. By the way, has that guy come yet? No, not yet. You won't join the court? That's because he became the High Chief. That's why. Well, dang. Oh, I wish you the best. But at least you've come. At least you answered the call. Put you there. I need you to get them moving fast. Doubt we can hold on for long. Everybody's here. Dear, oh dear. And our best troops hasn't even arrived yet. It's just us cavalry and the Babylonians. Charge of opportunity, and we actually got them. Thanks to our commanders, damage against religious enemies, high morale of the troops. You know, if this battle demonstrates something, I think we can take on India with, like, they could send impossible odds at us. I mean, I think I see this as a practicality now, if this battle, you know, demonstrates it. Okay, okay. Come on, get out of here. Need you to transfer to there and acting on that. Yeah, we didn't get it. They'll be back. When we fight them one more time and win the war, I will end the episode on that note. Kabulistan. Does that include Bamiyan? Yes, Bamiyan. That means they'll get their Buddhist holy site. Something to get their moral authority up. By the way, you're still alive. It's 74. Now we just hold our positions. Just wondering. I was about to say, are they free, or did they just lose a bit of a piece of land there? Or did they gain something? Well, we can create the Kingdom of Khorasan now. Oh, that's fine. They did take Bamiyan. So the Buddhist moral authority is up. See? I'll give him to Babylonia, but the thing is, you know, Galvakan rules. Even though Khorasan is primogeniture. If you got any kids, Tukathaza and Arabia. Uh-huh. Here they come again. Tremendous. Alright, we won this war. No wonder why he's malnourished. He's a member of that, I mean, he can return to his home. It's just, Mans was, I guess he was a warrior monk of sorts. So, I mean, I can alternatively recruit him, but I doubt he's long for this world. Because, wait, compared to the other steward, right? The queen ain't gonna like it, but I actually want to recruit him. I actually want him to be my steward. If he can get better from his injuries, of course. Don't worry, Buddhists are welcome in this empire. I was about to say, where the heck do we border with now? And Persia is about to get this piece of territory, so... Yep, the Indus Valley will eventually await us. Well, you will get back to the coast. So just wait a few. Just wait until that war score is like 100% or something. And, just glad everything can go back to normalcy. Yep, war scores 100%. Persia, Assyria, has gained control of this duchy now. Or satrapy in her case. Shaddam of Sistan. Yeah, she can have all that too. You got it all. Guess that includes Zabulistan too. The position here. Or maybe in this case up there, because, you know, whatever Sogdian assistance they may need. Plus, he's getting sick, so I guess his time is coming up. As we'll end the episode on that note. Yeah, let me check these countries real quick to see if they're going to need any help. Oh, that's Sicilian problem. King of Sicily, that's their thing. Does HRE need any help? Or at least their vassals? Oh, that's against that. That would end pretty soon. Unless we really want to know what they're up to. Ooh, Arabia's actually stomping on that advance. I can create the Persian Empire title. Which, of course, well, I don't know why would I want to do that. Why on earth would I want to create that if I'm the Assyrian Empire? But to be fair, when I was Croatia back then, I created the Persian Empire title. But that was because we were Zoroastrians. But we're not Zoroastrians. So the Assyrian Empire will remain a sole empire as that. And because of this gain, well, it's a small one, but nonetheless effective. They're doing alright. So is Norway. Yeah, all looks good from here, so we'll end an episode on that note. Until then, so long for now and for the next one.